So this is how my palettes are set up. I have like the larger palettes in the back and it comes up forward with the smaller palettes. I try to keep relatively the same brands together. But yeah, this is how my palettes are set up. So I know I'm gonna get a few more, so I want to go through a few of these, just try them out, see if they really should stay in my collection. So I am planning to do a shop my stash monthly makeup basket to try some of these out that I haven't tried in a while and see if I really still want them in my collection. So yeah, this is all my eyeshadow palettes. I kind of want to do this to show you what I have, because I do plan on doing the makeup drawer or shop my stash series later on, probably starting next month. So I just want to go ahead and show you guys my eyeshadow palette collections, because for me, I like watching these as well. So I might as well, you know, do my own. And I do have over about 60 eyeshadow palettes, and I do count quads and trios in that equation. So let's get onto it. This is my Jaclyn Hill by Morphe palette, and as you can see, it is loved. I don't go ham in my eyeshadows too much, and I do really enjoy this palette. And these are going to be my Juvia's Place palettes, and this one's the Saharan palette. I like this one as well. These are great. This is the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place, and I have noticed that their pricings have started to go up more. If you notice, I think this used to be $24 and now it's $28. I mean, they're slowly going up there. But yeah, this is the Juvia's Zulu palette, and this I'm not that happy with. It's okay pigmentation. I do not feel like it's the same as, say, the Nubian 2 or the Magic. But it's still really good. This is the Nubian 2. As you can tell, I like Juvia's Place shadows. So this one's, I like these. These are all good. And this is the Magic palette by Juvia's Place. So you can, it will foil it. And this is the Masquerade. This was my first Juvia's Place palette, and this is what got me hooked on it. Now these are my BH Cosmetic palettes. This is the first one by Carly Bible, and as you can tell, I like this palette. I've used it quite a bit. And then I have the Supernova BH Cosmetic palette. Don't mind the mirror. I do not know how it got cracked, but I just put tape over it to make sure none of the shards get in the thing. But these are all baked, but they're very highly pigmented, and I like being able to wet the brush as well to make it work even better, and not having to worry about hard pan. So yeah, I was thinking about also getting the Galaxy one as well, but as I already stated, I have like over 60 palettes, so I don't need any more. And this would be the Carly Bible Deluxe Edition. I love this shade. This is a good shade. What this one is. And this one, I actually really do enjoy. This is the Coastal Scents 252 Ultimate palette. And I know these are all really tiny. These are about dime size or so. But I mean, these are all mostly colorful eyeshadows. So who goes through a whole bunch of colorful eyeshadows, you know? Or the green, blue side. This is more the warm tone shadows, as you can see. And then this one is, I think, more pastel. Yeah. Pastel colors. I'm kind of sad that they don't have this anymore, because this is a great, like, if you want a lot of color and you want to play with a lot of color but you don't want to like spend so much, this is a great palette to have. So if you're thinking about it, I would suggest getting the other ones that they have, but this is great. I like the pigmentation of these. I've used these quite a bit. I actually use this in my Get Ready With Me. So yeah, do enjoy this palette. Great to have all the colors. And now this one is my 26 Shadow Blush palette. And I know it's a blush palette, but I will tend to use this as an eyeshadow palette. But I don't know if I'm gonna keep this. I gotta play with it a bit more, so I plan on putting this in a makeup drawer and playing it for a little bit and just trying out the shades a little bit. I think I've tried it like once or twice, but not enough to really say if I want to keep it or not. Now these are all my Makeup Revolution palettes, and I have quite a few of these, so let's get on to that. This is the Salted Caramel. Decent quality, pretty good pigmentation. So I do enjoy these, and you can get them at like a buy one get one half off or buy two get one free at Ulta. So if you want to try these, and they do smell slightly of chocolate, more like artificial chocolate, but yeah, they are pretty good. You know, they're pretty good. They're not that bad. Let's see. So yeah, do enjoy these, and obviously they look like chocolate bars, which is really cool. This is the I Heart Chocolate palette. It's more of the olive green shades. So I do enjoy all of these. I just have to use them a bit more. I haven't really used them too much. This is more of the pinky tones. This one is the Chocolate Love palette. And then this one is the Naked Chocolate palette. Put that over there. This is for more just neutral looks. Naked, you know, neutrals. Okay, and then these are their other eyeshadow palettes. Neutrals versus neutrals. And then, okay. This is supposed to be, I believe, a dupe. I forget for which one. Decent pigmentations. I do have to end up using these more. I for sure got a whole bunch and didn't use it enough. And then this one is the Iconic Pro 1, which is supposed to be a dupe for the Lorac Pro palettes. I think this one's supposed to be for the first dupe. I'm not quite sure about that, but yeah. And then this is the Makeup Revolution, the Ultra Eye Contour Light and Shade. Obviously it's supposed to be the dupe for the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And I use this in a peeping pan project. And it's decent pigmentation. It's very powdery. So, but I did enjoy the warm side and the neutral side. Not very, I didn't use the cool side very much though. But I do like it. And this is the Makeup Ultra Eye 32, like 32 pan, the Flawless Matte 2. And I like their mattes more than their shimmers. So I do like these, and I would recommend getting these palettes. These are really great. You get a lot of eyeshadow, very, very inexpensive. So yeah. And this one is my favorite one of them. This is the 32 piece eyeshadow palette, the Flawless 3 Resurrection. Now this is one of my favorites. As you can tell, it's very loved. I would recommend getting this one. This is really good. All the mattes in it are really good, and all the shimmers are really good in it. So yeah, I love this one. And then it has a rose gold packaging, which I really love. And then this is my last Ultra Professional eyeshadow palette, the Flawless Matte. I think this is the first one. I haven't used this too much, but I like their mattes, so I will plan on using this more often. So these are all my Urban Decay palettes that I own. The Naked 2. I actually had the Naked one, but I gave it away to a friend. And so I really need to use my more eyeshadow palettes. I tend to just gravitate towards a few and then keep reusing those. So when I'm definitely doing the makeup drawer, so we use palettes more and more and see if I like them enough or not. So this is the Naked Smoky. See, just not enough. I need to use these more. The Naked 3. There we go. More rose tone. in the Naked 1 and 2 Basics. I do actually enjoy these for travel. And I actually did take this one to London with me. So I do enjoy those. And this is the Urban Decay Moon Dust Shadow. And I'm sorry, I've actually dropped this one and it cracked a bit in here. So it's unintentional pan. But yeah. And these are more eyeshadow toppers. They swatch really well, but don't go on the eyes that well. But I still do enjoy that one. And I do really love this one. The Urban Decay Electric Palette. And this, if you can get your hands on it, it's awesome. The pigmentation is really good. And I do enjoy it, especially this shade over here, Revolt. So good. So these are going to be a hodgepodge of makeup palettes, but this is my Tarte Pro. I really enjoy this one. Some people dislike it, but I love taking this one for travel. It has pretty much a daytime cool, warm, dark smoky look that I look for when I do take it, and it has a very nice mirror, so I do enjoy this one. This one, on the other hand, is not my favorite. It's very powdery, not the best pigmentation, so I plan on putting it in a makeup drawer and seeing if I want to keep it or not. This one I haven't used quite that much, and I really need to, and this is why I want to go through my collection and be like, I haven't used you more, I need to use you more. So this one is the Tarte Double Duty Beauty Don't Quit Your Daydream palette. And this color is very pretty. Do enjoy it for that color. This is the Meat Mad Nude. And this is okay. This is pretty much just neutral palettes. I wish I had got the Meat Matrimony. I think that's the one, the more warm tone shades. But this is pretty decent, and the size are huge. But I just need to use these more. And that's from The Balm. This is, of course, the Modern Renaissance from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I've used this, but I'm not in love with it as most people are. And if I want a warm tone look, I definitely reach for this. But yeah, I like it. I'm just not in love with like most people are. And this is the It Cosmetics Natural Pretty palette. I got it from last Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty spring sale. And this is what it looks like. It's pretty decent. So you can tell I like the warm tones more. This is the Balm Nude Dude. And I've used this a little bit too. I don't like, honestly though, with my eyeshadows, I don't go ham in my eyeshadows. So even if I've used it a ton, it doesn't look that way. Now this one, I've dropped. So, and some of the pans popped out. So I just kind of randomly placed them back in. So you will see that some of the eyeshadows are like weirdly placed in. Like I think this one's supposed to be there and this one. But yeah, I just put them back in, whatever. It didn't matter to me, and like I said, I dropped it, so this one cracked. But I really love this, and if I could, I would buy this again. But obviously, it's been discontinued, and there's a volume 2 that most people do not like. It's really good, great pigmentation, so blendable. Yeah, I do really enjoy this one. It was so sad when I dropped it. I was like, no. This is the Kat Von D Metal Matte Palette. Metal Matte. And I'm not the biggest fan of this, honestly. The mattes are okay. I love the shimmers. The shimmers are really good. But the mattes are okay. Like, I have a hard time with Ribbon. I have a hard time with Moss. I have a hard time with Velvet. These are fine. I mean, these are neutrals. And I haven't really used these shades very often. When I go for this palette, I always want to use the purples in here. And those are the worst shades in this palette. Which kind of like off-puts me from using it. But the shimmers are really nice. And I just have to start using more of the other colors. See if I like this one. But I am keeping this. I do enjoy it from time to time. I just have to be more conscious of which shades work best. And, you know, play with it a bit more. It's just hard to play with. And this is my only Lorac palette. I did buy the Lorac 2, I believe, but I didn't really like it, so I returned it. But this one, the Mega Pro 4, is actually not that bad. If you look at it and you're like, I want a pastel like palette, and this is what I bought this for. I knew it was a pastel palette, so I wasn't like disappointed with pigmentation or whatnot. So I've gotten really quite like beautiful pastel-y looks from this, so I do enjoy this one. So yeah, and I got this at the discounted rate when it was like $35. So these are gonna be the last pile of eyeshadow palettes that I have. I'm missing two that's in my weekend makeup bag that I have at my boyfriend's. So those are only two, and if you've seen that one, I'll go ahead and link it in the cards below. But it's my e.l.f. Matte for Matte 2, Summer Breeze, and then a Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. So these are the only ones I'm missing. Everything else is here, and let's get on to it. So this is my Milani eyeshadow palette, and this is the Earthy Elements. And I enjoy these because obviously I gravitate towards warm tones, and this is really good. I want to buy the Milani Bold Obsessions and the Matte Obsessions, but as you can already tell, I have way too many eyeshadows, and a lot of them do not look like they've been used very much. So I'm trying to like not buy so many eyeshadow palettes in 2018. So I do enjoy this one though. This is really good. This one I got in a BoxyCharm. It's the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2. And it's pretty much a neutral palette. And I enjoy this one as well. So yeah, just gotta use these more, honestly. And got this in a BoxyCharm as well. It's the Real Her 2. Do Your Squats. And this is pretty much another neutrals with neutrals palette. So I'm definitely gonna try to do the Shop My Stash and see if I really want to keep some of these neutral palettes, if not declutter them, you know. This is the NYX I got from Ulta. It's a birthday gift. That's what it looks like. It's actually very pretty. I do enjoy this one. I've used it quite a bit, as you can say. And I actually didn't like it when I first tried it, but I've gotten more use out of it, and I do actually enjoy this. So yeah, it's awesome. Free birthday gift. This is my Viseart, the Dark Matte palette. I do enjoy this, but I don't get as much use out of it as I would want. And I'm sorry, I actually dropped this and it didn't shatter. This is the only thing that cracked, but it's holding up in there. But yeah, it's very pretty, very pigmented. I do enjoy it, but I don't get as much use out of this. I think I should have bought the neutral matte. I do like it for color and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool, but it's more like a colorful, cool tone kind of thing, which isn't my vibe that much. This is a Smashbox palette, Overshot, and the Smoky Eye palette. And I actually got this from my cousin. She gifted this to me, and I really haven't used it too much. Like when I look at this, I think Christmas because of the green and the red. So I do definitely need to use this and see if I want to keep it or give it away. Because even though it was a gift, and this is cool, but you know, if you're not going to use it, it's better to gift it to someone who will, you know? Don't look at this because I dropped it and just shattered. But I'm not gonna buy the new one. I did want to. I was very tempted to buy the new ones, but you know, I could just still use this, and that's fine. And I have more than enough like eyeshadow palettes for transition shades if I need it, you know. So do enjoy this color like most people do. I actually really do enjoy the green. I did like this color, but it's pretty much gone now. These are great. This is actually a really deep color, but yeah. I like this. Wet n Wild is a bomb eyeshadow palette. You know, if you guys are just starting out, definitely grab the new ones that they have, and it's still the same price actually, but you get more different shades, which is better than actually having larger pans. I'd rather have smaller pans with more shades than large pans with a little bit of shades, you know? Because honestly, like from going through Project Pan and all that, you learn that you really don't go through eyeshadow that well. Yet again, excuse the mess, and I have dropped this, so be prepared. This one's shattered, but everything else pretty much stayed intact. And yet again, I don't know if they're all in the same order because I did drop it, they popped out, and I just placed them back in, however which way. I really like this ColourPop pressed eyeshadow formula, and I do plan on buying more, but like I said, I need to cool it on buying eyeshadow palettes. These I got in BoxyCharm, the Glam Metals. Used it once, mostly pretty much all shimmer shades besides that one, so I just need to use it more. I do like it, it looks awesome. This is another BoxyCharm eyeshadow palette, the Winky Luxe. I do enjoy this one as well, so yeah. Another BoxyCharm from Pure, and I just recently used this on yesterday for a really warm eye tone look, and it really came out really nice. I do enjoy this. This is another BoxyCharm from Pure, Sorry Diaries, and I like this. This is another neutral palette, but I have to work through my neutrals and see which ones I want to keep and which ones I want to declutter and give away. Yet again, another BoxyCharm. I came in at the right time on BoxyCharm, and they were just giving eyeshadow palettes. I dropped this, so this is not intentional pan, it is broken pan. It was such a beautiful color too, but these are good. I might end up depotting these, honestly, but yeah, this was good. This is my e.l.f. Matte for Matte, the first one. And I do enjoy this palette. So this is a really good palette, and I would wait for their 50% off sale that they have on their website and get this. This is awesome. This is the Nude Rose Gold, and I haven't really used this very often. And these shatter. I dropped these. Like I said, I dropped a lot of these when I was like rearranging my eyeshadow palettes. This is one of my first eyeshadow palettes, and I really enjoyed this. As you can tell, I used it quite a bit. It's really good. Okay, this is my Huda Beauty, the Warm Brown Obsessions. Really enjoy this. Haven't used it enough, like everything. Just haven't used it. Mauve Obsessions. Enjoy this one as well. Oh, these are so cute. I like these. Sometimes when I want to do a quick look, this is all I use. And it's the Walking on Eggshells from Wet n Wild. This is a Fiona style eyeshadow palette that I got when they were discontinued on Ulta. And it's actually really good, pretty decent eyeshadow. I just need to use it more, see if I want to keep it or not. And this one I have not even touched. I should really just get rid of it and give it to somebody. I might just do that. I have so many that I don't need to keep this. And I think that's it. And I really want to downsize. I know I have a lot. I forgot to show you my Z palettes. Sorry. These are just some depotted Z palettes. Sorry. From Wet n Wild, from some Almay, some other singles that I got, and like a play, like Sephora, when I used to have Sephora Play. This one, and then this one is in my Peeping Pan project, so it's a bit of a sneak peek. And these are, some of them are Coastal Scents, and some of these are Anastasia. I think this is a Smashbox Dual, and then like a Buxom eyeshadow palette that I depotted. Yeah, so you will see a series on my Shop My Stash makeup drawer. So if you want to see that content, if you're excited to see like a Shop My Stash series and more of my collection, because I plan on doing a series on that as well, go ahead and click that subscribe button, and like the video if you like seeing collection videos. And thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.